Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Terratech. And we're going to do some more missions here, get them over and done with. I'm also going to just kind of drop some of these things out of here for a moment. I think that's everything. So we got our Tesla coil, so all we got to do now whenever we come home is go over there and just charge up real quick. And let's do this mission, and we're going to do that mission. We're going to dispose of the hooligans because they're actually really close. But this one's also the opposite direction. So we're going to remember that. Oh, is there a base over here? No, there's just a lot of parts. I'm going to actually go get our SU. Wow, he's like hiding right under there on us. That was a little too difficult. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna go over here. Do the same thing as we did in the last one. Just get some trees on the way. Make a little bit of money. Nothing too big. Nothing too fancy. So it's good just to make a couple quick extra bucks. There we go. We got a lot of stuff here. Wow, that's actually quite... I'm not a big fan of that. Let's move out of the way. Yeah, overall, not a bad haul, actually. I'm happy with the amount of stuff we got. Later on, when we're able to have more than one Tesla coil, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is building about 2 or 3 extra solar panels. Probably about 3 or 4, depending on how big our tech is, and having an SCU in our tech. And all the SCU does is we put the SCU down. It then basically recharges itself. While it's recharging itself, we actually recharge ourselves. Oh, you little... Okay, so we just had a bit of a bad thing happen there. We're going to take our SCU off and put it down. So we got raided. I'm going to have to build ourselves a little bit of defense here. I've noticed in the newest version of the game, these little raids actually happen quite often, actually. There's something right in there. That's a wheel. But I'm noticing these things are happening way more than they seem to have happened in previous iterations of the game. So it looks like we're probably going to have to build ourselves a little bit of a base defense. I'm not usually one for building a defense. I usually know how to. They're not hard to design by any feat of the imagination, of course. What they are hard to do, though, is in the newest iteration of the game, is to actually implement. with the new crafting system and the fact that you pretty much have to craft stuff now, makes things a little harder. Makes things definitely harder to do, and I like that. It makes the game definitely harder. You have to think about things. If I wanted to craft, say, an anchor block right now to start a wall around us, how much would that cost me? Fixed anchor would be 3 plumbite and a firewood chunk. Okay, let's build one. You are actually going to be moved. The way I actually do my other construction on my other gameplays is I actually have the SCU set up right beside the fabricator. Sometimes I'll even have more than one fabricator, just so I can build up things twice as fast. Actually, can I do that in this one? Do I have enough money to buy a second fabricator? I do. Boom. Okay. So, go with that one. Oops. You are going to build one more. And I want you to build one more. Anchor, anchor dam module, and guard module. This is what we're going to want, at least a couple of these, but we don't have those yet. But we have that one, and we have that one, which we'll use. What we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves up just a little base. Weapons are going to probably be a problem. Plumbite and Luxide. Titanite and Plumbite. Yeah, you I'm not going to be. Okay. Definitely got to try and figure out if I have the natural ability to build some of these. Okay. So, let's decide where we're going to put our base. Our outer part of our base, shall we? I want to kind of... probably going to come in from this direction, so to be 100% honest with you, I'm probably going to start the base right about here-ish. So with that in mind, you... 3 plumbite ingots and 2 fibro chunks. You're going to completely do that. And so are you. So what we're going to do is basically over the next little bit, we're going to start building up our own little base here. Parts I can actually take off now to store for later. You're pretty good. You can be stored for later now. And one of the good things about this new system, having SCUs and scrappers, you can actually build anything you want. You can build a building or build a base and then scrap it quickly after, actually, which is really good. You're going to get stored temporarily. You're going to get stored temporarily. You know what? We're just going to do this for now. Just going to store all those for now. And in the meantime, wait, are we doing 3 parts? 3 first? Yeah, we're doing 3 first. 3 first. That's buying. I actually want to place. Right, like that. want to be able to see where I can actually snap these things to. Okay, can I put something on the end of this one? I can. Perfect. Okay. And the plan's going to be to have a nice big defensive wall and have a lot of guns. A lot of guns around it. There we go. What I might do is have all of these set up so that they're the ones on the bottom only, maybe? Kind of like that. Which means I have to actually put something else there first. Like a 1. Oh yeah, just look at that. It's fallen in place already. Oh, we got a bit of a problem here. Just notice these things are... they're not part of the construction. So later on we're going to put more stuff down here. Okay. Let's continue here, shall we? Can't go there. So you go on the end. You're going on the end. What we'll probably do temporarily is just put one AI module. Like so. Throw on some guns. Just to keep things a little safe on this side of the map. There we go. Three apart. Put an AK-47 one in between. There we go. I think that looks... coming soon! And I can't take over because it's not a regular module, but then again, who cares? Got lots of resources. Just gonna turn that off to repeat for now. More. Boom. And I think that's pretty good. Then we'll start going that way with it. So yeah, what we're probably going to do as well is, as time progresses, build up. One thing I've learned about this game is to never... you can only build to a certain point, certain distance. So in this case, from this anchor block. So since everything's attached to this anchor block, we can only go a certain distance. I do not know in the new system is if you can place an anchor block, build away from it, place another anchor block, remove the initial anchor block, and then continue on. We will have to figure that out. But next episode, we're going to grind for some more money, and we're going to try and catch some more parts. See you next time. Bye-bye.